Hi, this is Rambo 1975 and this is my Imperial courier review. And I didn't want to like this ship because I don't like the styling. I don't like the iPod styling. I don't like the way the Clipper looks or the courier looks or the Imperial Eagle looks. They all look very shiny and white and pristine and remind me of iPods. But this ship's too good for me to ignore. It's epic. It's an amazing ship. It is probably one of the most fun ships I've flown in the game. It handles like a dream. It's got an amazing looking cockpit for the view out. Yes, the styling's not to my taste and it's a little bit iPod-y in here, but the view's amazing. It's like a fighter pilot cockpit. Externally, a lot of people are going to like the styling and how it looks. It's not for me, but I can see why a lot of people like it. Weapon-wise, this has 3 medium hardpoints. And this doesn't sound like a lot. It's, you know, a medium over 2 small on the Cobra and the Viper and the Diamondback Scout, but that's a huge difference. It's a lot more power output, a lot more damage can be done. The power core is not the best on this ship, and it's not quite as maneuverable as the Viper, but it's nearly as good as turning as the Viper, and I actually found it to be pretty comparable to the Vulture. It hasn't got the straight power output of the Vulture, but it's way more fun, especially with its hard points. You can have a lot more interesting weapons because you've got 3 mediums over the 2 large. Plus you don't have to compromise in this ship like you do in the Vulture, where you can't really choose the fun, interesting weapons because it comes down to 2 heavy pulse lasers are the best option. With this you can play around, you can have railguns, you can have multi-cannons, you can have a beam laser. This setup did okay for me, a beam out the nose and 2 multi-cannons. Now what you're watching now is, everyone's done that unidentified signal source. When you drop in, kill a Sidewinder and then 3 other ships attack you, normally Vipers. Now I'm actually doing this really casually, not really bothering. I'm actually letting the 2 ships shoot me for a long period, because the one thing about this ship that really stood out to me was its immense shields. If this was a gun in Call of Duty, I would say it's OP, because the shields on this thing for its size are epic. A wing of 4 of these could pretty much take on the world, because each one's going to have just under 500 points of shields. They're quite maneuverable and dodgy, and when you combine that with shields that are this powerful, it's a potent combination. I can see why this is a PvP favourite for certain players. This with 3 railguns and heat sinks can definitely output some damage, and it's got the legs to run away if it wants to. It's a pretty nasty little customer, this, and for the price, I mean, it's a top line ship for a really cut rate price. So yes, it's a lot more expensive than the Viper and the Cobra, but it should be, because the shields are so much better. They are so powerful. And as a smuggling vessel, this is grade A. It's so fast that it'll slip in and out of the slot before it's even noticed. Plus it's so maneuverable, you can be really quite leery with the speed and get away with it. Don currently is running an Aspen, one of these. This is his fun vessel, and he's having great fun running small, well, medium range smuggling missions, like the 2 jump smuggling missions, and he's using this as his primary combat vessel. I think he's running cannons and beam lasers, and it's a pretty potent little ship. It's not quite good at harvesting reses as my Vulture because it's got ammo issues, but even when he ran out of ammo, he was hanging around with just the beam laser and it was doing fine. It was still helping out the wing of 4 of us. It was still, you know, able to put damage on people and rip shields down. So this is probably one of the best ships I've flown in the game, and it was amazing, and it's an epically good ship. Problem is, it's Empire rank only, and I got rid of it because it's not for me styling wise. Let's face it, it's no Type 7. And that's all. Thanks for watching.